ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
We got episode 340 of Coach Class Pod.
Episode 340.
Let's
audio.
go.
And
Audio
we are pumped today,
soon.
yo.
Yes, sir.
Audio coming soon.
Make
Make sure you put that joint on the other tip that you used to put it on. I'm gonna get that activated. We're gonna get that back up.
Oh, yeah.
This week.
Man.
Yeah.
This week
And
coming.
continue to like, comment, and
please.
subscribe, man. We
Thank
appreciate y'all. Subscribe, because that's the way we get further into the ethos.
As I keep telling people, tell a friend, tell 2 more friends, and then tell like 3 to 5 enemies, and it'll all work out at the end, man. On
Absolutely.
our end.
Oh, yeah,
the
for
views
sure.
work every time. So
For sure.
got your boy Rich.
Oh, yeah, you got Mike?
And got Zay in the bag.
Yeah,
Back,
man.
baby.
And I know y'all understand. I think y'all can feel the energy. Because anybody in our age range that enjoys rap music, it was a holiday for us today, man.
Yeah, man. Snow day.
Yeah. It was a snow day in the summer.
Snow day in July.
Snow day on a 93-degree day.
It kind of felt like either that or like the first day when you kind of just excited.
Yeah.
See
I was-
everybody again.
I was like, yo, the
Get
live
to talking trash
the
again.
live album joint coming. I'm staying up to watch that. I'm gonna wait till 12. I'm not gonna sleep and then wake up and I'm like,
Yeah, I
I'm
missed
pumped,
all
yo.
that.
Yeah.
I was mad I missed that.
I missed that.
How was that?
And,
the live album joint.
Yeah.
It was dope. It
I'm
was
mad
dope,
I
man.
missed
the
that,
visuals
man.
was really fly. They did, of course, they talking and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really nicely put together.
Yeah,
I
through Apple, right? Apple Music.
Yes. And it set the
Old
tone.
man Ebro and them over there. Was
Yes,
that
yes,
them?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I did see
yeah.
clips
Ultra
from
gas.
I saw clips.
appropriately, but ultra gas.
Yeah.
I saw Ebro's summer
Gas like he was
joint.
speaking to specific people.
Come on, man. You know I got he got to do his thing. Hey, that's
Yeah.
that's the big wigs up there. I let them do that thing.
If y'all not abreast of this, which you should be if you watch us, we talking about Let God Sort Them Out, the Clipse. How many years was it since the last project?
I think they on the stream.
15?
He said 16. He
16?
said Malice said 16 on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
15,
bro.
16 years of anything
And
to
it's
wait for is
still
wild.
nice,
Bro, they didn't miss a beat.
If anything,
that's because they
literally
from
a
that
figure.
era where you actually had to be nice, yo. Like
It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful
You really
mesh.
had to be the elite of the elite to make it, bro.
I remember it's been several times, yo, over the last like month or so. Mike could be like they either release something or just something will come up and it'll pop up and we'll start listening to the songs and Mike be like, "Yo, when's the album coming out?"
Yeah.
Mike thought it was like in a week or a couple of
I
days.
did too.
Yo,
I had
so
told him.
excited.
I told
I was
him. I was
so
like, "Yo, it's coming
excited.
out the end of the week." It was a
I was
song
so
or something
excited.
like
Yeah,
that. I
it's
was
when-
hot.
it's when they
yo.
dropped
I
the
was
second-
so
the
mad.
It was like
Yo.
2 weeks ago. I told Mike, I was like, "It come out the 11th." Mike was, Mike sounded
I
so
was
sad. He's
sick,
like, "Damn, yo."
You had that.
I was just
you wanted to
imagining
work out.
the workouts.
You was waiting for the
'Cause, like,
workout.
for people that don't understand, and to put it in context for people that are our age, like Lord Willing came out when we was like
Elementary,
late
middle
elementary
right?
school, late elementary school.
I was in
early
middle because I
Yeah.
remember the table
Then
beats.
what was the joint in high school? Hell Hath No Fury, bro. It was crazy outside for them, and I was there for the
Hell have no
the,
fury. Yo. Keys open doors.
Yo, what was it? What was the old group, yo, Zay, where they used to be rapping, where they kind of wasn't mainstream for a second, yo? Re-Up Gang.
Oh yeah.
Re-Up Gang, because they used to have that one joint that'd be like,
Oh, got it for cheap.
R-E-U-P-U-G-A-N-G.
The Re-Up Gang. I forgot about the
I
Re-Up
remember,
Gang.
we was there for all that. So
Family.
this is
Family.
You remember all that, yo.
If you feel
And
me.
we was bumping it hard, bro.
boys up.
Like, we was bumping it hard. Like,
Even till the casket dropped.
Yeah.
That was like
Do they have
it was going
family
into
on
college.
that was going into
Music?
college.
Yeah,
That was going
yeah.
into college, yeah.
I remember, what was it? I'm good. That was like a big time, like, it was like a stroll slash, for me, my school, the student center, so like that joint.
Yeah.
Man, it was, man, it just they just went on. The Malice, no Malice, and all of that, and it just was like, oh, man.
But clearly, I like to
Push
see
was doing this thing
the
on.
clarity now, though.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
that age, because clearly they were outside at a point. You feel me? And it's interesting to see how their courses have led back to this, and they made something this solid, bro. Like,
One of the questions I heard, I seen a clip, the Joe Budden podcast, they asked Malice about, which was a great question to ask, about why was it to switch back from no Malice to Malice. And, you know, his father was like was it a reverend or whatever? a deacon, something like that in the church, having in the church. You know, that's why the whole thing and everything.
Yeah.
And he was just like, he was surprised at the answer his father gave him when he was like, talking about possibly, would you think if I would go back and rap? He's like, he gave him confirmation. He was like, man, son, basically like, you're too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
He was like, he took that and was like, wow. He said, didn't think he would ever mention it like that. And it got him reassurance. And of course, we'll go through the album, but through that first song, you learned a lot about like, you know, the last days and all that type of stuff with your parents and stuff like that. But he talked about basically like, that was, you know, hey man, listen, nobody's perfect essentially is what I got from it. Yeah, you know what I mean? And as long as you out here doing good and you know what you stand and believe in, like, bro, you fine. Use your gifts to the highest level.
Nah,
and boy,
for sure.
Malice is back.
No, that's why what made the clip so interesting, because they both was nice. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like
the synergy too. They brothers, yo.
And there was no like jealousy, because you like, yo,
Yeah.
you the older brother. Of course you want to see little bro shine. So it's like,
of course, that was so beautiful about it.
Yeah.
Even when you watch them do like interviews and stuff, you see like Pusha is more like animated and what's the
He's
name of
usually
that?
talking more.
Yeah, he's talking more.
But you can see the older brother just looking.
Yeah,
he
and
always
that's
yeah,
like,
smiling.
look, man.
He started
he
grinning,
doing
yo,
like
and he
smirk.
like he about to start going off.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah. You can tell. Also, he be like, he don't like a lot of these media people.
He don't
just
like him.
He be sitting there just
See it. He be looking at him, yo. I seen him on the Breakfast Club clip. Whoever pointed that out is a genius.
That
Yo.
was me.
It was beautiful, yo. He was like, he hate these people,
He
fam.
hated these
That's
folks.
mad funny.
He can't stand them folks.
Because the
That's
question,
mad
you know, some of they always be trying to rope you into stuff.
Yeah.
There was certain,
try to
I don't even
start
want to mention,
matching.
but there were certain things that was mentioned on there. You could tell his Malice was just like, oh my gosh, I don't
we
feel
go.
like talking about this guy again. And again, it's not even about that because the album stands alone, yo. I mean, there's
Yeah,
shots of certain
yeah.
things in here and there, but they
Nah,
were
it
back.
was. So you tapped in at midnight and listened to it.
I listened to it live, so I listened to it before
Oh,
it
yeah,
officially
yeah,
came
you
out.
did
'Cause
tell
they
me
did
on
each song
Apple,
live,
Apple.
and that's why I know it's like, oh, they got
Yeah, that was the
ad-lib.
Apple Music thing I was
Yeah.
talking about.
So I woke up early for my workout, and like the first track, it was good, but I didn't know where they were going with it. To be honest, you feel me? I'm like, I don't know, like whether it's gonna be like how they used to rap, what angle they going with. Then I knew about the Kendrick joint, so I was like,
That's
But
chains and
before
whips.
you leave that, that's why the live event was even more helpful because they told he broke it down. He said basically we felt like we needed to get this because when you hear the album and how it goes, I can understand how it's like, dang, like whoa, I didn't expect it. You know, with the stuff we've been hearing, stuff like that. But they was basically like in all that time a chapter. They closing a chapter. You know, they lost their 16. They lost.
Yeah,
their
that's
parents
rough, man.
Within a 4-month span.
praying for y'all, yo. That's
And Mom
that's deep,
and
yo.
Pop show, and basically getting the confirmation from Pops and having the strength and then coming back and all of that. They was like, yo, we kind of just need to get that off our chest. But it was a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Before we get, yeah, I mean,
son John Legend
Before
going
Chains
crazy.
and Whips come on, yo.
Yeah, they pulled
Yeah,
out
when you
that-
know John Legend come on,
Yeah,
they opening
you
up.
know
Heaven,
the John
Heaven
Legend.
Gates is being
Legend.
opened up, yo.
Oh, yo, I liked it. I was hyped when
Nah,
I
it's a
heard
good
that
song.
joint.
It's
That-
like-
I was in the same mode. I was at the gym.
Yeah.
I turned it on. I was like, all right, I'm same kind of thought process. It's like
was mad
wasn't
introspective.
the intro I was expecting,
Yeah.
but still was great.
Yeah.
Hearing all that. Oh, and
John
then-
Legend sent Nipsey to heaven.
I ain't gonna
yo.
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. Cause I was doing an intense workout.
No, I understand that.
I was like,
You was looking for something different.
I don't know what I'm looking for right now, but I was just, you know what I was expecting, and I got what I expected. But
I love how they did that though.
yeah.
I'm talking the similar. It's like, yo, let's get this off.
and like that's
I'm gonna
really,
watch
that's
that.
That was
really
fire.
rare.
I
It's
need to
good.
watch
It's
the
good. They do a
live
lot of good
release
storytelling, yes.
because I want to see what they did because I enjoyed a lot. The lion's share of this album I enjoyed. But
Yeah.
So it goes into the Chains and Whips, which we knew
Chains
about.
and Whips. Smoker.
Kendrick went crazy.
Still a smoker.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Still a smoker.
I didn't listen
They
to
all went
all
crazy.
his whole verse. I hadn't heard his whole verse until
yeah.
the album.
No, it's definitely a
So
smoker.
it was
He
great. for
switched
me.
the flow up.
Yo, the flow at the
Yo.
end was crazy. He
Yo.
was going bananas.
And
Yeah.
Kendrick,
He's
famous
not with the
for getting on the
kumbaya-ish,
abstract
Mike.
beats, bro. Like the beat is like hard, but it's like so different, dog. It's like it almost sounds like it's supposed to be like a Western movie or something like that. Like,
Yeah. I
like-
love it. I love it.
Like
yo.
Django, you can see him coming out on the last scene of that.
Yeah. This some Kill Bill types.
It needs to be in the next Black Western, yo.
Yo,
Bill
Pharrell
joint.
is smart, bro. He making all movies beat. He dropping
He slick with it.
the Grinch instrumentals on his favorite rappers. Yo,
He said he has that. You seen it on the Lego joint. I don't know how true it is. You see, he sees like his
I believe
colors.
him.
and
I
stuff.
believe him.
From the way it sounds, I see that. Yo, it's
Yo.
got to be true.
I believe him. I believe him. Know why? For y'all that wasn't there and like the young kids that wouldn't understand, like yo, like Virginia, that probably came out in like what 2000, and the beat was
Maybe
fire.
2001 or 2, something like that.
The beat was fire. Hell hath no fury. Like keys open doors, stuff like that. I'm like, bro,
He was cold.
yo.
He always
Pharrell be
says it.
saving the
Pharrell
dukes.
says it. He was like, I might not be a shooter, yo, but I know
Yeah,
what
I
the
know what the
gangsters
gangsters
like.
like.
Yo, that's hard, yo.
That's hard.
That's
yo.
hard, yo.
Right.
No, that.
But Kendrick was like, I bought a year of good faith. Like the bars he was spitting there was crazy. But let's before we even we already got to it, but like let's bring why Pusha do that to Jimmy, yo?
Yo.
This is what kind of got
shit,
Jimmy
I
in the
might have missed-
tangent.
I
Remember
might have missed this one.
that verse.
Oh, I missed that.
Yo.
I wasn't even paying attention, to be real with you.
Nah, he was going crazy on that.
Changing whips, I gotta read
He was
this.
wilding out on that.
When he was talking about when he was talking about your lab diamonds guy gets.
Bro.
I know that's the of all the sick bars, and I know that was the bar that pissed Jimmy off
Yo.
the most, yo.
And he low key went at all the people that be on like the ultra like weirdo time. That to
he was
be
talking
that
about
age.
basically you crash out, man, you jealous, like bro. It was like, yo,
Yeah,
this-
having the you know
He
what?
called out weird stuff.
And
He called out weird stuff for being weird, bro.
And in the tiny desk, while he's rapping at first, he's smiling. Yo, I was like, yo, he's a
He knew.
menace, yo.
He knew.
It's, yo.
He's a madman for
Oh,
real.
he really is a madman. There was a time when Malice was rapping and stuff, and he just
Yeah, maniacal screaming. I was like,
Yo,
no, this is a villain laugh.
Yeah.
It's a villain-esque laugh, yo, like out of a Batman cartoon or
He
something.
was
son.
different, yo. The Black Joker, yo. Someone
Yo,
right
when he was in his heyday, when they was doing whatever they was doing beforehand, can you imagine how they was acting? Yo, they was probably crazy.
when Malice and Pusha had the bald head, yo, or the low
Yeah,
season,
yo,
that was a
was-
Yo,
dangerous.
low cut combo, yo. They probably
Because
was
they
like
got them old videos, yo. You can go watch them, yo. They both had the low season, yo.
Yo,
they was menacing.
And
That's
Pusha behind him
hilarious.
just looking like a I mean, so but yeah, yo, that was a fire way. You start with the slower joint, the tribute type S song,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you just jump right into
Hit
it.
people.
yeah,
with
I
the
feel like
Kendrick
this was the
Getting a lot off their chest, off rip.
Yeah.
But
And
I
it-
feel like if we going track by track,
Yeah.
dog, yo, I gotta look to make sure because I listened to this album probably like
This
4 or
is-
5
the next
times.
one is
at this
POV.
Oh, album, I might have
POV
six.
might be my favorite song, yo.
It's
Like I
definitely
ain't
up
gonna
there
lie,
in the
like
top
yo,
songs, yo.
So
when that
beat
beat,
was wild.
is so crazy,
The beat
yo.
was
I was
wild.
like, yo, I said, yo, when I was I literally was doing my burpees. And I started feeling like I was in John Wick or something, yo. I was
You
just
gotta
like,
make sure
exhilarated,
you
bro.
connect what they
Bro,
gotta have, Mike.
You said, my connect has ponytails tied back. I was like, yo, that's the hardest flow, bro.
The connect must have the ponytail
Yo, the
tied
Connect
to the
has to
back,
have
yo.
the ponytails
he
tied
better
back,
have the
yo.
ponytail tied back.
Yo.
If he's not my connect.
And I'm not gonna lie, like Tyler the Creator came with it, bro.
Yo.
Like he was wilding out.
Oh, yeah, somebody was like-
he summoned his inner Styles P, yo. It felt Styles P-esque that verse. I'm like, yo, he summoned it because he still sound like Tyler, but the deep voice, I'm like,
My boy went
yo,
to Shin
Styles
Ron.
would have smoked this, bro.
somebody was like, you could, because you know, like I think it's Kanye, but also I think Pharrell even a little. I think he said it. You could tell even by like the dressing and stuff. Like Pharrell's like his guy, and somebody was like, you could tell like he waited like his whole life to rap on the Clipse album or something like.
that's
He
hilarious,
was
yeah.
so, and he
Nah,
was
he
cooking
went-
somebody.
He
Yo.
got that ability in him because when he made that Gangsta Grills joint
yeah,
back
he
in
can
the
always
day,
rap, yo.
his ability to rap
Nah,
kinda
he's
on
just
that
great at music.
hood-esque style like that, or
He's
the
great at
gangster
music,
style,
yeah,
if you want to call it that. Yeah, he's cold. So
It was
this was
hard.
exciting to hear him rapping in this
When he made
form
Trash
with the
Wang,
Clipse.
yo.
Yeah.
Yo, he hard, bro.
He's
That was
hard.
playing
I ain't
around
gonna
on the
lie,
track.
He hard,
He's
bro.
tough,
He
man.
hard,
He's just a
bro.
good artist. He's
Nah,
an
he's
overall
great
good
at
artist.
making music. Yeah, he definitely.
And he can adapt with most rappers if he really rocks with you. So that was an exciting song to hear.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Especially after the chains and whips.
And next is the song we love, "So Be It." Now,
So Be It is fire, bro.
So Be It was weird when it. All right, so if you, who did anybody download it at midnight?
No.
It was weird because it came out with the as So Be It Part 2.
Yeah.
There was a snippet online before this that says So Be It Part 2 with a different beat. And I remember when it came out, I was like, the beat is kind of cool, but is it a remix?
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, I don't like it as much as the other one, but okay. But that was the version that was on the album when you downloaded it first.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I don't like it. Like, especially when you hear the regular one.
Yeah.
How
The
cold
So
it
Be
sounds.
It is tough.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear that. Not when you heard that first. You
Yeah.
definitely don't want to hear that. But then they wound up doing something, and it's still weird because I have both in my phone. But one is like edit. So the first version, people saying the clearance sample is something I have in here in the album. They like back to back on my joint. It's mad weird.
Interesting.
But regardless, just the lyrics and just the first So Be It we heard.
Yeah.
No,
Fire!
So Be It is fire, bro.
So Be It is
Come
still
on, man.
tough.
Yeah, it's still
It just
fire.
so my version that I downloaded. So I didn't buy it through iTunes. I downloaded it through Apple
Yeah,
Music.
yeah.
So mine's just has So Be It on it, but it has that different beat on it. I don't really
You
like
had
that.
to like go download this 2 versions on the. It's weird. I
Oh,
don't know
so
how
that's
I had.
two
I don't know, man.
There
of
was
the
that, and then there was 2
actual album.
songs. The Mike Tyson song. We get
I
to.
got mine from YouTube Music. I think mine's the regular So Be It.
See, it's
Yeah,
weird.
see, it's different than on
And there
these
was 2
platforms.
songs blacked out at midnight too. It was weird.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "What the heck is going on, yo?" So I don't know what happened, but So Be It. We man, we
Fire.
Maybe we get a deluxe.
That's
love
when I.
that
That's
joint.
when I started. That's when I started going
That
like
song
this,
is
yo.
so hard,
like, yo, I gotta
But
hear
see,
more, yo.
Giuseppe's sitting there. What's going? Yo, Push the way he started it off. Yo, he was going crazy,
Bro,
And
they
then, you know,
they mastered the simple flow, bro. Like they be saying so much with just the right cadence.
the clarity in their bars.
Yeah.
I always love rappers when you understand. Like I do like rap. Like Future sometimes is a vibe, but like when you talking about the lyricism, like if you really trying to the clarity, the diction, like Kendrick, you know what Kendrick is saying. when
Yeah,
he
you
raps.
do.
You don't have to really. It's no guessing game and stuff like that. And that's how the Clipse are, man, because they want you to hear them bars, and then they mixing that joint to make sure you catching
hear that
each
shit.
bar.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you go from so far, like bro, the tracks are just rolling.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
so crazy is Ace Trumpets comes on next, and that
Another
song has
fire
been out for a
track.
minute.
Yeah, it's been out for a little bit.
It
It's still
feels
tough.
like I don't know, like it sound brand new
It's
again to me
it's
today.
because how they the arrangement they did sonically because like
It's
after to me after the first track it's a constant escalation, then it's
crazy.
like up and down, and then it like it's kind of wild, bro.
Bro, for a song that's been out for a minute and then you just getting back to rolling with it again, yo, Ace Trumpets is crazy. Yo.
Yeah,
Just it's crazy, bro. Like
the beat is so hard.
it's so hard.
Like
You know,
low key, that should have been the one Ross got, bro. I could hear Ross flexing on that, bro. Well,
mean,
I love the song though with the
Pharrell
clips.
saves the best for the clips.
he says the best.
Yeah,
of
talk
it.
about
we
this
only dropped the
beforehand.
leaps
And
on
you
the
blessed
clip.
the hot
Matter
one.
of fact, I don't want to stay up nothing. I know how the
only
internet
get the
is,
heat,
yo.
yo.
I love
They
all
only
of
get
them.
the heat
So let's,
rock.
yeah.
Clips
But
only
nah,
ones get
that
the heat
beat
rock.
is hard. Like, yo, Pharrell was in his bag, bro. I feel like he has a mystical bag, yo. He probably got like several hard drives, yo. He like, yo, what kind of vibe y'all want, bro?
He said they don't dip into the
Classics.
Buster bag or the what's the name bag. He's like, nah, we got our own bag of like
Yeah.
we got the bag of beats for us, yo. That's what they basically said, yo. It's like, so yeah, I mean they be salute to them.
Locked in
So next, I mean, of course, all things considered, yo.
I like it.
with the dream on there. I was not expecting to hear the dream on there. That was tough.
I didn't
That
think,
threw me off when I heard. I was like, "Is
Yeah.
that the dream?" And then I looked, of course, I wasn't looking at the track list as I was listening. I just had it on, blaring through the
It's
headphones.
because like, yo, you gotta remember Pusha T switched over and he was in the office type stuff. So
Yeah.
he got a strong arm. He got a deep bag now. Like they could just
I respect it, man.
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Pharrell and his super singing, man. Still, but the way the dream finish it, that was so cool.
And the acronym songs is always tough to me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So those are the ones that's coming up next. So the acronym songs be tough.
MTBFTTF.
Come on, yo.
I call it the Mike Tyson joint. That's just what I call it.
yeah,
yo.
yeah.
You can't say the other stuff. I don't know if we can say it on YouTube because I don't know if they're going to restrict us or whatever. But I know what it stands for, and the album is tough. I mean that track is tough, yo. damn, that track is so tough, son. Like,
That's what I said. That's a
That's
hip-hop
crazy.
beat.
Yeah.
That's a hip-hop
Yeah.
beat.
Yo, it's
Super
sound-
East Coast hip-hop S type, yeah, I mean.
It's one of those like grand ones that have like grand production. It feel like a movie, like a lot of the tracks. So I really appreciate that. That makes me happy, dog.
So
Like,
what's next on your? I want to make sure I got the right track listing all up here too. The next one was another one
My fault,
of the
I'm just thinking.
acronym joints.
Yeah, EB,
Okay,
ITDA.
all right. I wanted to make sure I had that as the next song. I honestly am not remembering this song as I'm pointing it out right now. It's not
sound-
popping in my head.
It sound like
It did just drop today, though.
It's,
guys.
yeah,
I only
know. We
listened
do it
twice so
super
far.
early.
Yeah,
This is
we
literally
did
the
early.
day that
Listen,
it dropped.
it sound like they kind of traversing the land, kind of in a way type.
Oh,
of
I gotta
way.
listen.
I know which one he talking about. It got Pharrell with like the little,
Yeah,
like the snazzy.
I wish I could play songs.
And you gotta
No,
remember
man.
they was in Paris, bro. They was
I don't wanna get
on
slammed
a
up.
Yeah,
boat.
they were,
They was
yeah.
on a boat rapping
Yeah,
fly
yeah.
stuff, bro.
But FICO,
FICO, yeah.
of course I remember that because I had
Yup.
the God on there.
Yo,
Finally,
honestly, yo. Y'all give him his flowers, but Stove God need his
You've been
flowers,
saying it
bro.
for a minute, yo. Stove God is tough, yo.
Bro, like he no,
The
like,
hooks.
like low key.
Anytime he hit that crazy singing flow, singing about the beauty of
I'm not
cocaine, yo,
gonna-
it's tough. Son.
But with him,
It's hard, yo.
With him, he might be really like one of them ones. Like, yo, like some of the stuff he be doing, I'm like, just the cadences, like the way he sang it. It's like, yo, he not singing like Cronin, but he just like,
Totally different pocket.
Yeah.
It feels good.
yo, say it with the.
I know Push
so
said that's like one
strong,
of his
gotta
favorite
cook
people
it
out right
with
now,
one
period.
eye
I believe it.
closed.
That's tough. I love that.
I was, yo, you gotta
I
walk
told
around
you.
with the eye closed,
Stove
yo.
God is hard.
When I pulled
man.
up here, what I said when I first went, it was hard for me to get out the car because that one was playing
Yeah.
while I was like, yo, I gotta get out
That's
the
one of
car,
them
yo.
ones, yo.
That's a
one of them
classic
ones.
song, yo.
It's one of them ones. Yo.
OD crazy.
After this, I hate to go on a tangent, but like, yo, I gotta play a Stove God song for y'all. I
course.
guarantee you, you're gonna be like, whoa.
We
We already know, but it's
Everything
like, it's
Stove
like,
God
it's like,
touches
this
is
is a
tough,
little too good.
not gonna lie.
ain't
I haven't
gonna-
heard a
ain't gonna
bad
front.
Stove
I ain't
God
gonna
song.
front. I didn't know about Stove God until West Side Gun.
Me
And
neither.
West
I
Side
didn't
Gun,
either.
when he started, so I'm like, oh, who was that guy that sung that really nice hook?
Yeah.
And it just kept happening, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, so this guy's just
He
like
found
that,
his
yo.
lane. He found his lane.
Yo,
for
if
sure.
West Side Gun curated that and found him, like, yo, West Side Gun need his flowers too, yo, because he be doing a lot. And,
yeah.
but let's back to the clips. My bad, yo.
But yeah, yo. So I mean, FICO, like, I can see why I've seen a couple people that's their favorite genre. I 100%. I can see a lot of reasons why anybody would say the majority of these songs would be their favorite song. But like that one,
There's two of them. For me.
super. But I was gonna say about that, because I said earlier before the pod, there's a couple of beats that sound Kanye-esque.
Yeah, I agree.
That is one of them. And
Okay.
They went after that stadium
the
sound.
beats don't sound bad. When I say that, I'm not here to say it sounds bad, but there was an element where it's like there's a little extra something. I could say, it's not the, but I would say it's kind of could be missing that probably only Kanye could add. But that's just a side thing with it. But the beat, the two, I can't think when we get to it, the other beat, but like they still hard. I love that freaking FICO beat, yo. Like joint is crazy, but yeah, man. And then Inglourious Basterds, yo.
Yeah.
First of all, the title. You're gonna think of Tarantino.
And the
Most
beat is
people-
hard. It sounds like a
That
movie.
beat is
Yo, they
hard.
pick. I'm telling you, they was picking beats that sound like stuff you could put in movies, bro.
Joint is-
Absolutely.
Yes, yo.
Like
That was the goal.
literally-
That was the goal
And,
of this.
and I bet it's a setup, yo. And Spike Lee dropping that movie with Denzel. I know it's gonna be some serious scenes, yo. With partner up if y'all didn't already.
So what we got up?
But
after
hold
that?
on, I want to add Lever was spitting on that joint. He always on the live joint
Yeah,
as
I saw
well,
him
and
on
that
it.
caught me off guard. It was so hard. But they said, "Come up, you will." I was like, "Okay."
think that's the
and
clip
then he
I
just
saw.
came in, just go. I said, "Oh."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Yo, they turned it up on here." Not a crazy amount of features, the right features, yo.
Yeah,
the
for
right
sure.
features,
And
yo.
that's what
for
made it
sure.
so perfect, because they had this done for a while, but they was like, "Yo, we got to make sure it's perfect, and we got to pick the right people to be on this."
I ain't gonna lie.
Put the right tracks out.
I was really praying for a West Side Gun feature. I was like, bro, I thought that would have been. I think
You don't think there's a world where
they speak the same language, bro. Like the beats, the all that. Like they could like cross back and forth into their different universes, bro, and it would sound great, yo.
With Inglorious Bastards, I was like, man, I would have loved, and it's both of them going to be on a project next week. You talking about West Side, but like I would have loved to have heard Raekwon on there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm in my mind. I'm just putting Raekwon S bars while I was driving over here when I was listening to it. I was like, oh man, that would have been so cold if he was on there, yo. I can literally imagine the cadence. Oh my gosh, but it's still fire though. But it's just like that's what's so dope about it when you can start saying, man, this person on this, this person on that, or this. Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's crazy.
They just went so far away from the norm. They really just made music low key for people our age, bro. Like it sound like a futuristic version of the way Hell Hath No Fury was produced. Like to me, I feel like they just had like maybe like probably like 4 or 5 days where they probably just locked in and was just in the dungeon like making these ideas, and they probably polished them up over time.
Pitch talking about
they was cooking, bro.
Pitch was like he was away from the family. They've been working on this in Paris for like a year and a half. Bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, because somebody was like, is there extra songs of this and this and that? He's like, no. You don't do extras and all of that. When we cooking, basically. Mm-hmm. Like, we cooking the product. It ain't throwaway songs and none of that. I heard them specifically say that. Yeah, they was locked in. It's just like they were very serious, intentional about it. He said he'd rather have been more with his family and all of this and all of that. You see the rollout?
Yeah.
Yo, they were building a master plan. Like, you can't just get this done in a week or a month, yo. They like this rollout. The rollout's still rolling out.
That's what the kids don't understand though. They from the era where you actually really did have to have a rollout, bro. Like, or like a crazy single with like a crazy video. Then you gotta go perform on Rap City and all this stuff.
The day of the album.
They had a lot of stuff come out the day of.
Interviews coming out the day of the album.
Exclusive ones.
I mean, they was going crazy.
You don't hear a lot. They knew exactly what they was doing.
It's crazy.
No, because when Zay was talking about the live joint, I cut on the Ebros joint and probably watched like an hour of it, because that came out on like around the same time as that. Mm-hmm. And it was. I could tell though that I'm like, yo, they building up for something great.
They did a lot of outlets that were like reached other different types of demographics and folks.
Yeah.
Like previously leading up, but as the week got closer and closer, they hit up like a lot of the hip hop joints and the what's the name. That was really dope to see, because some people was like, "Oh, I wish they would have got on this or got on that." They need to talk, and I was like, "Yeah," thinking to myself, "Yeah,
relax,
there's still like a week left." These dudes have been extremely calculated, and they hit up Joe Budden, they hit up Ebro, they hit up the Breakfast Club, they hit up Elliot Wills. Like they was just going through.
They went all the places they needed to go to.
They tapped everybody. They
answered the questions.
Yeah, they answered the questions.
That's what made it feel good. Actually.
I haven't seen everything. You can't.
It's
watch
impossible to watch.
You can if you're going to sit down and really, really chronicle like everything. But like you know how stuff.
Some of it you
have
to have access to, because I know the Clipse Joe Budden one is on their Patreon.
Yeah.
So you'd have to be on that Patreon to watch it.
But you see a lot of clips from a lot of that is the good thing about the Twitter space or
general. See,
you can catch a lot.
You're
of
gonna catch some clips, and it's gonna be the good stuff.
Yeah, people be looking for the good.
Salute
stuff,
to the people that be ripping
really,
up off there for the folks that don't got it, man. Yeah, I mean, respectfully. I know we're not supposed to say it, but I like that. You know, I can't wait till we get clipped up.
So so we are so far ahead. I'm not gonna lie. This was the one song, and you talk about like how some of the songs sound like they were movies, and they sound appropriate for that hip hop /Western/ type of joint. So far, I like So Far Gone. Mm-hmm. There's not a song in here I don't like. There's songs I like more than others clearly, but like So Far Gone, So Far Away, I was like, this sound like this should be on Despicable Me. I'm gonna be honest,
he might have
done that. I was like, it was a good song, but I felt like it was the first track where I was like, it's kind of weirdly it's placed in here, and it's kind of like doesn't quite fit. Yeah. But you need Pharrell songs that like that. That's the first time I was like, I don't know if I want to hear Pharrell right here. But I ain't gonna lie, when I was listening to it, the first thing I thought of was Despicable Me.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Like, yo, Pharrell be thinking like that with that movie brain. You never know. Like, they just snag that hookup out of there.
No, it could be useless. I'm not gonna be surprised, Joe. Like, they thinking
that boy,
steps
he
ahead.
be thinking like 47 million steps ahead, bro.
My boy living in the future.
Bro, Pharrell was the first dude rocking small shirts, bro. And remember that, yo? Like he was
tried
like,
a
be
lot
like,
of
yo,
things.
where's he from? Yo, he ride skateboard, yo.
He's tried it all, I think.
You remember that was abstract in 2000.
Yeah, the young boys don't remember Pharrell with the goatee and the mustache.
Yeah,
they
yo.
don't. They not. I understand, yo.
And the sick
But
part
Pharrell looked
is,
like he might have
yo,
been halfway outside back then for half a second, yo. It was like, I don't know, yo. I don't know, yo. He just was around a bunch of guys, yo, because
Yeah,
he
he
could.
was-
Listen, when you that gifted and you make hip hop, yo, you're gonna be around some individuals.
And you gotta think when you
Like-
young, that's really how it be. Like,
Yeah,
cause you be
you right.
outside doing, but like,
Be
especially
random
if you're
people.
doing that.
You
yeah.
know a lot of people if you, especially his type. He's one of
Super
them artsy
gifted.
dudes.
Yes, yo.
So he's gonna know everybody.
And they also want, yo, I'm sure, leave that man alone, yo.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
I think
leave
it's
him
just
alone,
so dope.
yo.
I think it's so dope though that they really still rocking, bro. They in there like
20-something
late 40s, early
25
50s,
plus
bro.
years later, yo.
They
Bro,
grew up.
that's hard,
that was
bro.
truly a true growing
That's
up.
why it was so beautiful to hear
Staying
this
locked
project,
in,
yo.
yo. Staying locked in is tough, man. When you can do it with your childhood friends like that, that's even better.
Yo, to have a gap as long as they had, all type of lives that have been lived, solo this, going back to the church, you becoming the director, like Louis Vuitton, like a whole bunch of movies, this, that, and the third, and to come back, and you ain't miss a beat? And then you see, not just don't miss a beat, you see the growth?
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah.
man, stop
Felt
it,
great.
yo.
Yeah.
It's amazing, yo.
Yeah, I feel like Malice was like low key writing bars the whole time. Like, yo, I'm still nice, yo. He never going to just. He probably
Absolutely.
just broke out freestyles at Thanksgiving, yo, just to be like, yo, I still got it, yo.
Yeah, but and so let God sort them out / chandeliers. The beat switch.
Oh yeah.
Both
That was a
John
wild
Nas.
beat.
Nas.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When Nas started rapping, I had two thoughts. I got mad at first because I'm like, dang.
He just
I
jumped
wish
in there.
I wish the Clipse would have rapped on that beat. And then as I'm listening to it again, I'm like, dang, I wish Nas would have rapped on the other beat as well.
Interesting.
I wish they could have did 2 songs with both beats, yo. That's
That
how I
would've been
personally felt, yo. I was like, dang, like, cause I didn't get to hear Nas on the other beat, but I wanted to hear Clipse on that other beat.
Yeah,
switch.
that would have
I was
been
like,
hard. I didn't
I'm
think
like, y'all
about
messing
that.
with me, yo.
I didn't think about that.
Low key,
That's
messing
true.
with me,
low key,
yo.
know what track?
Flip,
Know what
flip them
track
and
did
see what
that
they
to me?
sound.
Yes, yo.
Interesting.
Know what
Yes,
track did a similar thing to me, and I wanted to hear like, the beat flip on POV at the end when Malice started rapping.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Malice on the yo. Malice was barring them
You know what
down
I'm
at the end. I'm
saying,
like,
yo.
yo, that with the heavy bass, the old
The
Malice,
original
yo.
beat was tough. The first
I'm like,
portion
bro,
of the beat
like
was
don't
hard.
switch that. Like that's one of the ones you could just let run, bro. Like that's literally.
But that's what he's saying. We keep saying, I wish I could have that. It's so many things you can imagine. Like if you somebody who just love like the arts and stuff, you can imagine other things happening
Yeah.
through the album,
though,
yo,
man.
which is fire, yo.
Yeah. And then last but not least, we got By the Grace of God.
Yeah, man.
I think personally, we obviously got to do our favorite track, but I think this is a top 3 track on the album to me. Like, I really, really like this song, bro.
This song, when I heard it, especially when they did the live joint, I was just like, this is like a perfect song to in and out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How he's singing on
Nah,
it,
it's
Pharrell
good,
singing
yo.
on there.
Oh,
The
Really
beat.
good song, yo.
Yo,
The
gold.
message, the message, having a positive message.
It was that cool, smooth, like
Yo.
that. It felt like
Back in the day.
Lord willing.
They put
I'm
us in
not
the
gonna lie.
DeLorean, bro.
Y'all have to
That's-
correct me if I'm wrong, but
But
that
he
really,
learned how to-
really, really feels like the Golden Eye joint.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that
no,
joint
you're right.
is crazy.
Yes.
That is
crazy.
when I heard that, I almost cried, yo.
They the young boys
Are
don't
you
know,
crazy?
yo.
You remember how much Golden Eye we played back and got the
Bro, they
golden
don't
gun,
even
son?
understand. They put that. I feel like if it's a kid with a gaming computer, he might
This
have
was
played
Golden
GoldenEye.
Eye.
Multiplayer, you remember the split screen?
Yeah.
Nasty, yo.
Golden-
I got a lot on there.
Is
bro.
a top 20 game of our growing up in lifetime.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
saying a lot. yo.
Bro, that was like the first
so
person
iconic,
shooter
yo.
that was like legit, like players, full player script, split
To
screen.
really put that on there and then to really put the drums over the
And
top.
then remember that you could. Oh wait, I'm getting too far in there to the game.
I
yo.
mean, it is what it is,
Yo,
bro.
you
Like,
remember
they
you could do
taking
the
us on a
4-player
journey.
and it would be like you and your boys.
Yes,
then,
man.
Then you had the you could set it to golden guns, bro, and it was the 1-shot kill, bro. But everybody moves
An
slow.
era.
But Pharrell, remember,
true era.
Yeah.
NERD, space, that type of like the
Yeah.
game and all. Yes,
I know he
that's
had that
Pharrell,
beat.
bro.
I know he's had that beat for a long time.
Yo, Pharrell
That's
is
what makes
At
me
least the
mad. 'Cause
idea.
He's had that on
He's
top.
probably at least very much had the thought process.
At least the sample
crazy-
thought
he
process.
probably made it in his mind
Yeah.
a million times, yo.
The crazy thing to me though was like Pharrell was futuristic back then, but he still
what I'm
is
saying.
now.
He's
always in the
somehow.
future, fam.
Somehow he still is,
He
bro.
stays in the future with it.
Somehow,
Visionary, yo.
True visionary.
Visionary, yo.
Especially on
Greatness,
the
bro.
Special
music
people
front.
out there,
I
bro.
love it.
Excellent project.
Excellent
Before we
project.
wrap up on this topic, we got to do a favorite track. Zay, I'm gonna let you lead the way.
I know it sounds like a cop out. I really don't know, bro, because I'll listen to. So
Well, you're
Big,
right
like,
now. You're right now the one where you like, yo, I'm gonna probably run
This
this
is the
like
first
3
day
times.
listen. I'm gonna give it again. First day of
listen.
the album coming out.
It's
for us.
marinating too. It's
We're
marinating.
still marinating.
Yeah,
so
it's
this
marinating.
is a very. This isn't saying it's the best track. You gotta pick it. This is
No, I
our
know what you're
favorite right
saying.
now.
It's all the
I was
time.
giving that to the audience, so the people
yeah, yeah.
listening they understand. We not saying y'all gotta. This is it.
Yeah.
This is just our personal.
It's gonna
opinion
change
right
every
now.
day,
It's
hopefully.
going to
I don't
change.
care what, yo. This is my opinion, bro.
Inglorious I'm talking about me personally. It's so tough. I'm just gonna say Inglorious Bastards right now.
Okay.
Inglorious Bastards right now. And
Okay.
But
I feel like Ryan Coogler going to snatch that up for something, yo. That sound like it's supposed to be in a Coogler film, bro.
that sounded like a Quentin Tarantino joint.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded. I mean, I know
yeah.
the name, but it sounded like that. And I thought it could have been kind of in Sinners if they for a certain part or two if picked. So, but sure, but like sleeper, I don't want to but sleeper joint like re-listening to Ace Trumpets like.
Yeah. Yo, low down.
Like it just that beat
That's
the
'cause
way
that
it
beat is
kick
hard.
in. It's just like oh.
Like the
That
bass
joint
is
hard.
wild aggressive, bro.
You gotta turn that.
Bro,
up
you know how
mad
hard-
loud,
Bass is
yo.
wild aggressive.
My bad. I want. You know how hard this album is, and how good the production is. When I retune my sound in my car to get a different or better sound for me, it's been a while. It's
optimal
every now and then I have to do that
sound.
for an album. I had to redo it for this album. I had to change a few things a different way in it, and I was just like, oh no. But yeah, that's what it is. I'll go in Glorious Bastards right now. Ace Trumpet's just back with the smack.
How about you, Rich?
All right, I definitely. I already told you 100 times. It's in my head, stuck in my head. It's by the grace of God. That last song, just that Golden Eye sample, yo. That
Beautiful.
I don't know. We haven't heard that more. I don't know if people have done it. They could have sampled it before, and maybe I just didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
But him sampling that menu music sound, he got me. He got me right there. I didn't care anything what they said.
Beautiful.
That joint was hard.
Crazy.
That song was hard. I ran it back like 19 times after I heard that joint. So yeah, it's definitely that one. And then I don't want to say a second one because it might be your favorite one. So I'll let you get your.
Y'all already know. I done referenced it like 4 times this episode. POV is a very special
That was
song.
gonna be my
I got
second.
an ear where I can hear like, yo, this gonna be something I'm gonna listen to 20 years from now. Like
Just
this
gotta
is hard,
ensure
bro.
that the Connect man always has the ponytail.
Bro.
If your Connect don't have that, it's not a real Connect.
Yeah, yo.
That's just that's what the clip said.
But fight.
And which one is the
has
one
ponytail.
where he says
Right,
that the only one driving the Audi is his au pair, yo? That
yeah.
this man is a luxurious rapping fool, son. Yo, he only loves luxurious raps.
Yeah.
Audi's a great vehicle.
That's how Ross
Mike.
could have been on here easily, yo. Luxurious.
That's what I was saying.
2 Chainz could have been on here.
Oh,
yo, they need to just do
Larry June.
A
Why don't they
luxury
just
rap.
do a luxurious rap album,
Yeah,
yo?
luxurious
luxury
rap
rap
album
album.
will be tough.
And all y'all
Yo.
basically independent now and just got
Yeah.
like,
Do it.
yeah,
That's
man.
how amazing
do a
y'all
luxurious
We were
EP,
talking about
yo.
last week the
Join like
seasoned
the
rappers.
Avengers,
So
bro.
many of them are independent or have strong partnerships and distribution deals where they could kind of just do it.
And the good thing with that's why they get to work together. That's why we get them
That's what I'm
crossovers
saying,
with
yeah.
all
That's how
these
we
great
got
guys.
the Larry June and 2
And 2
Chainz.
Chainz, that's crazy.
We need more combos like that.
I can't wait till I can't wait till Griselda in like this a sector of rap just all it's gonna get crazy, bro. Like imagine Benny the Butcher on some of them songs, bro.
Well, next week, because I'm waiting to talk about it. It's quite a few of them guys on that Raekwon album.
I saw those
Seasoned
track
Rappers
lists.
Month is here, yo.
But they low key
Now-
that's one thing. Another thing I rock
I'm
with,
so
with
excited
Griselda
this
because
week.
they
2
always
weeks.
pay homage to the OGs. Like they been having everybody.
And the
on that
OGs
stuff.
love them.
Yeah.
For Push kept talking about those guys like this with Conway and Stoker. He was.
I forget the name on that Benny project, but this was an earlier
They get
Benny
real respect
project, yo.
because they real rappers.
No,
yo.
Benny got a song with Pusha T.
Yes,
It's on,
I know.
I can't remember what it's called, bro, but it was not Stabbed or Shot Days. It was way back though.
Oh
man.
yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It was one of them. I'm like,
That's a
Pusha
minute
T?
ago.
And Pusha T smoked it, bro.
But yeah,
Tell
they rock with authenticity until
Authenticity.
you show them otherwise.
And bars.
Yeah.
And once you show them otherwise,
Yeah.
it's no coming back for you.
Yeah,
yo. The
yeah.
bridge has been completely burned. There's no rebuilding of that bridge. Don't even try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be embarrassed.
You gotta let it go.
Yeah, you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, yo, this album's so crazy. In 2 days, you're gonna be like, yo, FICO might be my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know I'm picking new songs.
I was going to say a second is
That's
FICO, but I was
how
like,
it
I can
is.
only choose one. Because I
And
ain't
then 2
gonna
days
lie.
after that, you're gonna be like that Mike Tyson.
Nah, that joint is hard. That joint
DJ,
is
oh,
hard.
DJ, we ain't even
To
DJ
the face
Clue
with it.
I heard the voice. I was like, wait, what?
perfectly too.
A random clue drop is crazy.
Come on, yo.
And what's the thing what's the woman joint they kept saying? This is something. What was this? Oh, that's gonna kill me, man. The little tag that they was using. The woman voice.
Oh, you talking about on that beat? On that
this
beat?
is
I know what beat he's talking
culturally
about.
inappropriate.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's what the joint was called last night for the live joint.
That's
And
hard.
they had the little
yo.
visuals and what's his name going out there.
I like that. Yo, I like that a
Yeah.
lot.
You know,
Damn.
you know what I could tell though? I don't want to bring it back to it because I know how they feel about you personally right now. But I could tell with that live joint and some of the angles and things like that. I remember them Kanye live joints.
Come on.
You could tell they kind of was because they was. I mean, Push was working with him at the time. It makes sense.
cameraman, yeah.
It was
It's gonna
some
be
of the
like-
ideas was brought from that. But he said he respects his art. He just don't respect him, which is
And
understandable.
you gotta think like, who knows? Because Kanye is great, but it's a lot of people that gave Kanye sauce behind closed doors too. You feel me as well? Because when he got to
It's a
that
lot of
mega
work.
level, it's like a lot of work, and then
It's a lot of work.
you got dudes helping out. So like,
But
I'm sure he
like
got
I will
gains
say
from him.
that the Push last album, Kanye and Pharrell together, man.
Yeah.
That production on that, I love that last Push album, yo. Like the balance of, I think it was like roughly half and half, yo. So you know you get influences from here and there, and this and that. But
That's just
regardless,
hard, bro. He's
this
like
album-
he really navigated
But
around
Pharrell
the industry with the two.
cooked up, yo.
Yeah.
He's certified
Yeah, salute
cooked
to
up.
Pharrell.
People try to slide a
Clipse.
little slander recently, man. You had
Yo,
to take all that
first
back,
off,
yo.
First
Pusha T,
off,
Malice, all
first
them,
off, for
man.
anybody that ever tries to slander Pharrell, like at this point in his career, at least of our generation, you could argue him as the greatest producer of all time, and he's a great rapper as well, or artist as well.
He's just a
Yeah,
good
like bro, really
overall artist.
talented, bro. Like it's crazy because I ain't gonna lie, I had a Pharrell phase. It sound crazy. Pause. When I was a kid, like a lot of people wasn't like listening to like. Yes, it was. It was a lot of people
Not
listening
Pharrell,
to it.
bro. Our generation.
Yeah.
Pharrell is super popular.
Yeah, no,
We
yeah,
was listening to
thought it was so
NERD
cool.
albums.
Yeah,
We was
I take
listening
that
to
back.
the best
Everybody
that-
did.
yeah,
Everybody
you
did.
gotta think
about
I
the
take that
songs
back.
he
I'm
was-
talking
he
like
was
I'm the only one, but that was back then.
Yeah,
No, Pharrell
Pharrell's
definitely
a
did have a
legend.
mega wave,
He's
bro.
A song
Mega
came
legend.
on from
Mega wave.
like the second
probably could
NERD
stop
album. My
doing-
girl was like, oh, man, bro, we was all locked in, yo.
No,
It
that
was different,
fronting, yo, when that, and I know that I'm
Oh yeah, that's the
carrying
third
on.
album. No,
yeah.
that's the Neptunes album. That's just the That's the
Oh, yeah,
Neptunes
that was the
album.
Neptunes joint.
Yeah.
Wait, Neptune.
That was a Neptunes.
Was the
Neptunes
first one
Presents.
Neptune?
Yeah.
Neptunes presents the clones.
I think it was that one.
I think it was.
Yeah.
No,
Could've
I don't
been.
think. I don't know.
You know, I'm not the well versed.
Didn't
I don't know.
NERD
But that, like, low key, you gotta
The
give us a
mixtape
break
was in
on that.
that.
That was like 20
As a minute,
20 years
yeah.
ago, bro.
Bait-
Fate
minute.
phase. All that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All I know is let God sort them out, baby.
God.
Yeah, no, great project. And
We here with it.
I definitely wanted to jump into this because I felt like we might get a little long-winded with this too, because we all went to go see, like we promised, we went to go see, what is it called? Jurassic
Park.
No, Jurassic
I'm
Park.
sorry,
What?
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm tripping, bro. I ain't write the full name of the joint in the
I
thing,
definitely
but
wrote down
either way.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, you gotta chill, yo. We professionals now.
That's terrible, man.
So we gonna start with how the movie was. I personally didn't think it was horrible, but we gonna get into that. It was some things that were egregious.
Can I?
Can we talk about how it began?
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Yo,
because my note real quick before you get into it. My note says real quick before you get into it. Dumb beginning, but I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, yo.
Bro, me and Sim, I was taking notes in there. Shout out my little cousin Simeon. We went to go see it on Sunday last week, and me and him both. That's how I know he's smart, bro. We looked at each other when they were in the containment facility for the half-breed month. Yo, you mean to tell me a Snickers bar going into the event damaged the whole fortified system and freed all those mutants? A Snickers wrapper, yo.
And my lady were hot. We talked about it for like 10 minutes,
are you
yo.
serious,
after the movie
bro?
was over, yo.
Know what that is? That's poor
pissed.
writing, bro.
Bad,
That's like, yo,
horrible writing.
None of the stuff
poor
happens
writing,
at the
bro.
end without that Snickers wrap.
Yo,
none of that stuff happens.
A Snickers wrapper is kind of egregious.
A
bro.
multi-million-dollar Halo-esque Star Wars-looking
I want to
facility.
say trillions. In
A
that. They was probably put
Snickers bar, yo.
They probably put
Snickers
billions
wrapper.
out there in that.
Yo,
Snickers wrapper. They couldn't equate for that in the controls that they had for the system. That's what it was. They could not equate for a
Stop
Snickers
it,
bar
yo.
getting through the ventilation.
It wasn't even the bar, it was the wrap.
I mean, the
It was
wrap.
I might have gave him more credit for the bar.
and it
Rapper
wasn't
got
even
through
a
the
full-size
ventilation.
Snicker bar. It was one of the mini.
It was a mini
snack
joint.
joint show that they had in the offices.
Shareable size.
He had a
joint.
shareable size joint take down the whole fortress.
Spoilers.
Down a multi-billion-dollar facility.
That's
yo.
wild,
Bro, think about this. A Snickers wrapper
yo.
messed up the entire island.
Oh my God.
This is a building that's supposed to stop
Giant dinosaurs.
Genetically
mutated dinosaurs
Hybrid
from getting
dinosaurs.
to you, and a Snickers
Bro.
wrapper. And come on, yo. I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
I
another thing-
was so mad. My fault. I was not planning on writing notes as the movie happened.
I wrote
that
notes.
made me start writing
I wrote notes.
yo.
I wrote notes.
That made me start. I wasn't
Another-
even trying to be a critic in there. I was just trying to have a good blockbuster time. Yeah.
Another
I-
thing,
I was
that's
that.
why. That's
I
why
had a good
I'll
blockbuster
say
time,
they
but
cleaned.
I
They
watched
cleaned
everything.
cleaned it up with
And
the
I remember
blockbuster
it
time.
all.
But another thing that ticked me off early, yo, they was on that little boat. Yo, that looked like a regular boat that you go in the harbor with, bro.
No, it didn't. I'm gonna keep it real because I'll be watching and looking at posts. That was like that military-esque.
No, not Mahershala Ali and them boat. The dad
Oh,
with
yo,
the two little
yes.
girls.
Why
My
are you
fault.
traveling across the
He was in-
equator with your children?
Bro, he was literally on the boats that they have downtown Baltimore, yo. Like,
What are
for
you
sailing,
doing,
bro?
brother? You deserve that. He
That's
deserved
why
that to
Mahershala Ali
happen.
was on his ass about
Yeah,
it.
He deserves that to
I'm like,
happen.
yo.
Yo.
I was
He's like,
hot.
why are you
bro.
out here with your kids, yo?
What are you doing?
You about to snuff that man, yo.
Yeah, yo, you wildin'.
You deserve to have your kids
I
low
thought
key
they were
taken
all
from
just
you, man.
about dead.
Yeah.
The father was getting... The family in general was getting on my nerves.
No, the father was the
Whole family.
worst
Yeah, the whole
one.
family, yo.
Another thing that kind of bothered me, this is jumping ahead.
And we got good stuff to talk about,
I'm gonna give it credit around the same thing. Well, no, because that's a little further down the line. I will say, the CGI was really good. I like the water scenes.
That's what Gareth Edwards, he's excellent director with all of that. They hired the right director, yo.
Yeah, because like
They hired the right director.
I was thinking about you, Rich. How'd your thalassophobia handle it? Like when they was on the little boat and the big joint came up, it was crazy. Yo.
No, it wasn't too bad though, because a lot of that comes more from being inside the water, and I can see them actually. You can't really see them first, and then they just you just see a silhouette maybe, and then you see.
I felt like they did a good job of building that.
So how'd you
They
feel,
didn't
though?
do that really like crazy.
How did you feel, though, when my man's, the boyfriend was in the water, and he was under, and then you could see
That was crazy,
the joint
yo.
chasing him.
I mean,
And the joint was mad close.
see,
the
the
joint should
thing
have caught him,
is,
technically.
Yeah.
it's really, for me, it's just more of not really being able to see him. So me physically seeing the
Gotcha,
thing there, it's like, it's there now. But not seeing it and not knowing, and then that's bad boy slide up on you or slide past you. Like, say if you facing this direction, you under the water, deep ocean water, right? You facing in this direction. You go to hit the move to just go turn slightly. Mega whale right there on the side.
That's how to be near that island,
Like,
apparently.
Yeah, that would kill. I'd drown right there. That'd be the end of me, right there. Heart attack. My heart might explode.
Yeah, the same thing that was going on. So they, the little annoying boat that you would never take across the ocean, bro.
With your children.
Ever, bro.
And
all
then
it would
why?
take is it to be a
Sail.
storm or something, and everybody's
Though
dead,
he
bro.
ended up doing some heroic things, why do you have the boyfriend on there.
I might have threw the boyfriend off the boat.
Yo.
Yeah. First off, that's bad parenting, yo. That's inappropriate, yo. Like, yo.
You gotta do some work, brother. You was
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah,
What was
yo.
y'all doing down there? All this
You know
time.
what was going on down
Oh,
there,
that's
yo.
this style of parenting.
Disrespectful,
Our
yo.
parents definitely
In
like
a
this.
small
That's this
No, our
boat
parents
parent-
like that, yes.
That's this style of parenting. I be forgetting. I be thinking about how.
Well, they never spoke about the mom, so it kind of can lead, which is kind of, they never mentioned the mom, but it can kind of lead you to believe maybe he's more lenient because of something like they don't give you any of that, but you can kind of possibly infer that's why the dad seems so docile and so forgiving of certain things and things of that nature. Because that kid, yo, you going to get behind this wheel, yo.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean, yo?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
like-
asking.
Yeah, like.
Yo,
Yo, he was
I'm
pissing
done.
me off. I know they supposed
You
to
get
irritate
behind the
you.
wheel,
He
good
was
brother.
pissing me off. I know it's a movie.
Yo, they think
But you
that's
know there's
cute.
dudes
Stuff
like that,
They
yo.
think stuff like that is cute now, bro.
And then he was all
Absolutely
self-wallowing. Why was he I was like, yo, I don't like this guy, yo.
Yeah.
I don't like him at all, yo. Man, you just want to say, I know people don't like that in this time, and it's for you to say man up. Man,
Yeah,
man
man
up,
up.
yo. It was getting on my nerves, yo.
Well, what we will say is he did man up eventually, but
To an extent.
the one when so we in the water now. Mahershala Ali and them on the way to the island because the sketchy billionaire dude presented
Yeah,
them an offer they
listen,
couldn't refuse. They
first of
rounded
all,
up
There's
the
always
team.
a sketchy
We
billionaire.
skip some
that
stuff
presents
every
an
time.
offer.
Every time.
Yeah, my fault.
Well, go right back real quick. He gets Scarlett Johansson's
Oh yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
character right. I can't think of her name right now at the top, but how he assembled the team, the scientists and everything, it was so fast and it just was rushed.
Yeah, you
Didn't
could tell
make any
everything
sense.
was rushed.
Safety-wise,
And this entire
it
movie
makes
was
no
rushed.
sense.
Yo. This
Zay,
whole movie was rushed.
It's not about writing no more, bro. Hit him with the CGI, dog.
Yeah, they was getting us to that
He
island.
directed his ass off. Like
Yeah,
the island scenes, 'cause
yeah,
they went to
they
real
wanted us to
islands.
get
Because the
It was
to that
CGI look
island.
good, yo.
But the CGI and like the actual location, it was
Yeah,
hard. They were
it looked
really
good, yo.
like I checked out some of the stuff before. They were really like in those like remote island jungles like type of joints. That was
Yeah.
real. Like
That was
they
hard,
was
bro.
outside with it for real. They took it back, and then of course they had to do stuff CGI wise and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean the way they rushed that crew together just was like, yo, this is not. Why would anybody? You're gonna die.
Yeah, and
somebody's gonna die.
Know what ticked me off though was when they tried to like build camaraderie on the boat, and they tried to get deep for a second, like they both was about to cry. I'm like,
Thank you.
What's going on? Like, yo,
The
y'all
doc-
went from the Snickers bar, going in the ventilation system to like, I'm like, all right,
They were
clearly this is just
4
an
years
action
later.
movie.
They were
Something
trying to
happened.
build.
Now they trying to
backstory.
act?
The dialogue was so bad. I think I did it. I said roughly it was a hard watch with some of the stuff. The first, I would say 40-ish minutes, the dialogue was so bad, it was getting hard for me to kind of like. I was liking certain scenes, but I was like, my gosh, yo, is this gonna be horrible?
I think it was between the dialogue and that background music that was playing
Oh,
as the
thank
dialogue
you,
was
Rich.
happening.
Rich
It was
on the
pissing
movie
me
stuff.
off, yo.
The
I was
music
sitting
was
there like,
making no
why is there
sense
music
right now.
happening right now? They're just talking.
You're
I don't
adding
understand.
music for no reason.
This is dumb. I don't understand why we're hearing this.
I ain't even
was
noticed.
hot, yo. I was getting mad.
Thank you.
That was
Rich,
this is
yo.
why I'm gonna be. My rating is not gonna be what you thinking, yo. I was like, this
The
is kind of
dialogue,
making me mad.
a
yo.
bunch of the dialogue scenes, but specifically that scene with Mahershala Ali and Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, in the boat.
It was like it was slow. It was you can tell you know how the dialogue is bad when you can see the actors trying to act through it, and when you know the two actors are really good actors,
Yeah.
they're great actors,
And it's still
we know
nasty.
they can act, and it's a struggle. Watch,
It's
yo.
nasty. How many takes did it take to even
Oh
get
my
that down?
gosh,
Probably 50 million takes to
A
get
half a
that
take,
one.
bro.
I'm
that
sitting
we
here
saw.
mad because I'm like he's so much better than this, yo.
Yeah.
Somebody
What they
said, oh, it was I forgot the name of the podcast I listened to. They said his beret don't never come off his head
never-
the whole movie. I got to rewatch it because I don't think it does. I don't think it ever comes off, yo. That's
That's it,
hard.
yo.
He had it in his contract. I'm not dying, and I'm keeping the
Yes.
beret on the
Yeah.
whole movie.
Yeah.
Something that somebody said before, and then I watched it for myself and was like his character was the most interesting character, but since they tried to introduce probably a character or two too many,
Yeah.
there was nobody you can really we never really
Bro,
got
they
more
introduced, like,
backstory
5
about his
guys.
kid passing. There was a love story brewing between the scientist and
Scarlett
Charlotte,
Johansson, yeah.
and it never. We didn't.
Nothing came
of it.
They just
it was
forgot
just
about it.
tension. It felt like, okay, are y'all, because they say in the Rebirth,
Right,
are y'all building for the trilogy of this
Yeah.
Rebirth? No, don't do that. You can give us more and still build upon.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say is, I was speaking about it after, because we had these long movie convos after. It felt, I personally presented, I was like, it felt like when the studio says they get, you know how the directors fight for final cut because they hate when studios mess with their creative thing. It felt like the studio said, this is our franchise. Hit this checklist. T-Rex has to be in here, which T-Rex should always be in there.
Absolutely.
The T-Rex scene was cool.
And it was
But
tough.
this has to be hit. This has to be hit. We don't care. These have to be in here. And it's like, it got bloated.
Yeah.
You could tell the studios bloated the movie because it had some really, really good stuff that I was leading to, but like, so many stories were unfleshed out. The dude that was shooting at the dinosaurs, the first major scene.
I hated him, bro.
He died to me too fast.
Way too
Bro.
quick.
And he
It
was
didn't
like
make sense.
Smoked them immediately.
Other
Those
shorty-
alligator joints got them quickly up off that boat.
Other
yo.
shorty barely got a foot on the island. She was out of here.
Oh,
I'm
they
like,
cooked her
God
quick.
damn.
Yeah.
She
Now,
got
that
like the
dinosaur
squirrel
sneaking
on
up was
Suicide
cold.
Squad.
I
She
didn't
was
see that
cooked
dinosaur yet.
fast, bro.
Yo.
I didn't see that dinosaur.
Yo,
That looked like a
snuck
rock,
up and
yo.
ate her, bro.
That was clever. I saw it once it got up, but it was that was clever. That was flying. Now I know when you watch it again, you gonna see it.
That's why I shot the movie some bail, because I'm like,
The dinosaur scenes
I didn't
was
expect
straight.
because
All the dinosaur scenes were tough.
Yeah, the dinosaur scenes was
I
hard.
wasn't a big fan of the big bad.
The hu-
I'm not gonna lie. The big bad one was a little ridiculous to me.
I wrote in my notes.
It was.
That was a little ridiculous.
Alien meets Jurassic.
First off, it
that was
didn't even
absurd,
look like a
yo.
dinosaur.
It looked like a big-headed
What's
like.
that one?
That whale.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Beluga whale?
Beluga
Is that a
whale.
beluga
Yeah,
whale?
Why did it have a
With
beluga
arms.
whale head, yo?
Big beluga
I
whale
kind of like the
headed
arms because it was
monster,
mutated.
yo.
It kind of
Yeah.
because each one, the best
Beluga
mutated
whale
one
arms is crazy.
to me still
Was the
was
raptor
the
birds?
first. That was cold. No, I'm talking about from the newer the Jurassic Worlds.
Oh, okay.
Was the first raptor mutated joint, the one that they was like that was just in the what's the names, and they were it was the large joint. It was the first apex
That
predator
could change
joint
color and all that. I mean, it could camouflage and all. Yeah,
that was the hardest.
That was
one
the
they
toughest.
Did. They had several
hybrid
ones after that. Was
creation that they did.
hard. Yeah, that was the hardest.
That
one,
was the
you
toughest
know?
one.
But they got to keep up in the ante. You keep up in the ante, but
too
it was
much.
like.
They had raptor birds.
I feel like with
The
the
raptor
other,
birds is
I feel
hard.
like with the other dinosaurs, though, they
swimming
did a good job.
Spinosaurus,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was cool.
They had a lot of joints. The brontosaurus joints was wild. Huge.
The hugging was mad long
with the
though, I'm not
long
gonna lie.
tails.
The
I didn't
hugging,
need
the
that
hugging scene
long
was a
scene.
little.
I didn't need a lot of
It was
that.
getting a little uncomfortable.
Didn't
I was
need
like,
all
this
that.
is a little. And then the man almost. How do I say this, man? He almost relieved himself while he was trying to touch. It was getting a little weird for me, yo.
He was into it way
I
too
didn't say
much.
he was emotional but it was like, all right, yo, this scene is a little too long. Like, let's get
then
past
they-
this, yo. And they just kept hugging and was like, yo, just shoot the goddamn going brontosaurus or whatever, yo. Let's get past it,
Yeah,
yo.
man. That was
But the
tough.
idea to shoot them joints and then the drone joint and with the parachute, that was hard, yo.
Yeah, that was tough.
hard.
That was a good idea, and it was
Now,
it was cool
getting 10
looking.
meters within is kind of crazy.
And
10
them-
meters is
and them
wild.
always-
The most unrealistic one
Them
was the
always
whale
being able to
thing.
catch it as it floats down.
The most
It's like they
unrealistic
always
realistic
catch
one was
it.
the whale thing, yo. You know how hard it would be to do that in the ocean with the wind blowing with the big whale?
And the whale just stand up.
She said,
It just
strap
happened
me
to stay
to
on
the front of the boat.
surface.
But that's why
every
she tried
time.
to tell
That's why you
old
know
boy-
Scarlett Johansson was cold in that movie. She told him strap him to the front of the boat, yo. It was 70-foot whale.
That was a good plot thing that they did lay out earlier because he was like, oh, I can shoot it. It's not hard.
Yeah.
And then she broke down to him with the window and we're moving and something knots, blah, 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 swelling up your eyes. And then he was like, all right, you can take the shot. Yeah, I mean, so that was kind of a hard
One
setup.
thing I will say is she still felt like Black Widow in this joint.
Yeah, yo.
She just ain't throwing any punches.
Yeah,
yo.
really Black do too Widow, much. She just yo. ain't
I was waiting for to trip the billionaire.
Yeah,
on
something.
his
I didn't
chest
know
or
what
something.
she did get hot with him though when
But
she
she
found
didn't
out.
go hard, yo. He was about to let the girl die, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. That was
They got
kinda
him
crazy,
though.
yo.
They got him.
One more gripe, because now this sounds like a movie bashing.
No,
but-
because I got some good
But
shit.
yo, I don't understand how the father made it through everything and he snapped his leg on the boat.
But then his leg
in
was
the
fine
very
after a
beginning.
while.
No, and this joint got caught and snapped like sideways, yo. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Nah, he heals like Wolverine.
Come
Bro,
on, yo.
my man limped that off.
He built the little cane, and it helped him heal as he was
Bro,
walking through the torrential
that's
downpours
egregious.
and the slipperiest
My
of
man had a
surfaces
limp
on
from
planet
snapping
Earth,
his
yo.
joint backwards,
The
bro.
most unstable conditions on the planet Earth. This
Yo,
man was walking like it was nothing with a broken
the boat
leg.
crashed and he fell and his leg got caught behind like a metal rod and it straight snapped at the ankle.
Didn't matter.
I also know you're supposed to
Coldest
build
man alive.
suspense, and you got to do this for movie purposes. But there were too many times where it was too much obvious stuff that they just conveniently could not notice or see. Like the guy was the only one noticed the gun and the dead body in the helicopter or the plane that crashed.
Yeah.
He the only person. Or when the one joint dinosaur was coming, and the little girl, everybody else know, but she don't know. It's closer to her than everybody else. It was just too much of that, yo.
I think that's what it, like you said, yo. It's the 30-second installment, baby. They know what to do. They like, bro, y'all know what they like.
the checklist.
You know what they like.
Checklist, yo.
Hit the
You know what they
checklist.
like.
That's what we
Yeah,
want.
because it's going to be another dude that don't care about writing that's going to be like, no, they needed to show the Stegosaurus in this joint. No.
They had to do it. But
Yeah.
what I will say is, overall, just about every dinosaur scene was cool.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I don't think there was one that wasn't
The
that bad.
swimming
to be honest with you.
T-Rex that
Yeah,
he
that
was
was cool.
sleeping and rolled over and all of that.
Yeah.
And he was that.
It was in their natural
hard, yo.
habitat, really causing chaos.
The
Chilling,
T-Rex
yeah.
always causing chaos,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
love
yeah.
it. I love it.
The T-Rex didn't have to.
I was hoping he was going to slide through and kill the big
He
bad.
didn't. That's the first time they didn't
I
allow it
wanted
in the
him to
movie.
do that, man.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Put that on the checklist. That should be on the checklist.
That's the
T-Rex
first time
slides
they didn't
through,
do it.
kills everything.
He does it every. This is
Yo, he's the
first
best.
time.
He's the apex. He is the apex. They keep trying to
gonna
create
lie, yo.
one, but the T-Rex is him.
I ain't gonna lie.
I thought it was that-
T-Rex
I thought-
wasn't gonna kill you.
Hell no.
That was the
Right.
first time. Like he ain't gonna kill you.
Nah,
He got
really
help with
no
the
You
way.
need
last
help
one.
with you need help with
He
the
got
last
help
one
with
with
the
the
last
little
joint.
the giant bird
Yeah.
with the crazy hands. That was
Hey, he got help. He gets help. I'm not
it
gonna
was like
lie.
a giant turkey. That was
But
a
he
little
lives.
weird, but yeah,
He's got
yeah.
them little arms.
Yeah, the little arms,
Gets
the
it in,
T-Rex
man.
arms, yo.
Yeah.
I thought, like y'all said though, I thought it did a good job of building suspense with scenes.
When
But
The little flying raptors that went under the joint, they climbed in the tunnel. I will say the suspense between getting out of the tunnels and the raptor and then the giant joint, the good stuff, I really enjoyed like roughly the last 30 minutes a lot.
I
That was some
enjoyed
of
it a lot.
Blockbuster.
All the action.
Gave you that
like,
old
all the
school
action.
I'm
Jurassic
talking about
Park feel.
consistency.
But I
For,
stopped.
like,
I'm gonna be
30-minute
honest.
period. That
I'm gonna
was
be
really good.
honest. Story wise, I accepted it wasn't going to be about the story like from the beginning. It was. I can't think of a movie that I enjoyed that was like that. But it was like I knew this is just a CGI.
The rapper
film.
did it to you, but a lot of it. But I will say the locations.
Yeah.
With CGI, man, they did a good job of mixing them both, man. Like that. They got, like I said, Gareth. They got the right director. Now the writers and all of this, and the studios getting involved. I mean, I love that, but because my biggest gripe when we talked about it to lead up to it was the last one, to me, felt the least like Jurassic Park
Yeah.
or World.
Some
It felt.
I missed that.
It
one.
just felt like a movie with dinosaurs, and it had some elements from it, like blue and stuff like that. But I just was like, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it though, and it just was like it don't feel like Jurassic Park. Maybe the end a little bit when the T-Rex and the what's the name kind of, and then the new apex predator that was chasing them when
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum and all of them was escape. That felt like Jurassic Park. Other than that, it didn't really. This one felt like a Jurassic Park.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring you back to the jungle.
Which I
It's
truly
got to be in the
appreciate.
jungle, man.
Yeah.
Even like
Jurassic
the
Park has to
laboratories
be in the
being
jungle.
old, that older style look, like where it looked like a real, like I can't explain it.
Because Lost
It
World
was
did a
good,
mixture
though.
of the jungle and, out in the real world. They
Yeah.
did a good mixture, so it felt like it. That last one was just y'all in the. It was so much in the mountains and snow. I'm like,
Yeah,
how are
it
they
was a lot,
surving?
man.
Now this
It was a
movie
lot.
kind of said, hey man, they dying off because they can't take the climate.
take the
So
climate
went back
no
to the
more.
equator, but it was like, I was like, what?
It was way hotter when they was around. We smoked the environment as
Yeah, they like
as
y'all
human
ruined the
beings.
environment, yo. These dinosaurs is like
They can
struggling.
only
all of
live
them,
near
yo.
the equator. Yo.
And they was chilling out there. Yo.
They was living.
They
Yeah.
thistle, yo. But yeah, it felt like that's my biggest thing. It felt like a Jurassic Park / Jurassic World movie, which I really liked. In that last 30 minutes,
No, it was a
the
funny
escape route
part
was fire.
where my little cousin Samuel. That's how I know we all think alike in the fam to a certain extent. the scene when the big bad was chasing them down at the very end, yo, and Mahershala Ali takes the flare and runs off to heroically save everybody else.
I was about to be super.
Yo, we both looked at each other like,
yo, I had a feeling like he's not gonna pass. He's not gonna die. But
we was looking at each other like this.
Small little bit of
like,
doubt
yo,
had me.
like,
I was going to.
We like, yo,
flip
they
out.
about to take him
If
out.
he
Not
died.
like this.
I was
Not
gonna,
like this.
I was going to say he's doing something, but I can't say that on here.
Not
if
like
he
this.
dies to these people,
Not like these. Not like
I was going to say, don't be that guy, yo.
no, not like these.
Because it's going to be.
My boy was RG3 for the people.
Oh
to
my
save him.
God.
He had to save him.
Yes, yo. I was like, bro, if he dies, I was gonna rate this movie a 0 if he died, yo.
Yeah, facts.
I was gonna be
I'd've
that
been
mad, yo.
I'd've been
Like,
high if he
That would've, yo, we both looked at each other like, yo, if he died right now.
thank you, Reese. A certain segment of us people that saw that movie were all thinking
We
the
all
same.
thought the same thing.
and not
Yeah,
like
it's
this,
serious.
yo.
It was terrible. He got all the way through the
Get
movie.
out of here.
Then
Get
my
out
man
of here.
gonna
Go.
Save everybody with a flare.
I'm like,
dive
nah,
off into the water and die. Yo, it's crazy.
man.
He survived though. He survived though. So thank
I
you,
don't know
Mahershala Ali
how he
survived.
survived.
And
That-
again,
that's
spoiler
another
alert
phone-
to
There's
anyone-
another
anyone.
bad right.
Another
Definitely
writing
a huge
hole.
spoiler alert to anyone
Another
who hasn't
writing hole.
seen it. We
no,
definitely
people
have.
have been doing like breakdowns of how what's
It's
the
been
most
out for a little
powerful
bit now,
animal in
so
the
I'm
movie.
putting
Yeah, it's been out for a
spoilers.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah, spoiler alert. And
We'll save Superman for
I
next
want
week.
y'all rating. I want y'all rating. Yeah, Superman. We gotta discuss
Out
Superman
of what?
next.
10?
Out of 10.
I give it a 5 out of 10. I probably get a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, yo, I'm telling you, the acting was atrocious in that movie. Fam. I wasn't.
No,
really-
I will say that
The
acting
writing,
was
I should
bad.
say.
Yeah,
writing.
the writing
it was really
The bird scene. We forgot before we get into that when they was climbing down the what's the name?
That was hard.
The birds. That was
That was hard, bro.
That was hard.
That was hard.
As far as feeling Jurassic Park as bringing it back, the dinosaur scenes were always the most important. They were big highlights, but I feel like the lows were so low. It makes me have to move this movie down. I think they were doing too much. I'm going to have to give it, and this is because the dinosaur scenes were so hard. A 6. A 6.
Not mad at it. I'm not mad.
So-
I could lean towards
Like
5.5.
it was like a 6 is one of
but
those
it's not
movies where
going
if it
above.
come on again, I'm not gonna necessarily watch it from beginning to end again, but I might stay on it or I might flick through parts of it again.
Yeah.
Because it has enjoyable stuff in it. Or about roughly halfway through, probably right the T-Rex part. If I come in on there, I might watch the rest of the movie, which is that to me that's a solid 6 right there.
Yeah. So my rating wasn't that far off then. I was gonna say like 7.5-ish, because
Okay.
I really did like the action and the CGI. I
good.
guess because I didn't see the last Jurassic Park either, so it was almost like it felt refreshing. You feel me? Like back
Could
to
be
the
a thing.
dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like the Chris Pratt one was like a little bit different, but this felt like the original like setting, like you said, like the abandoned facility where everything's run amok.
Yeah.
And I thought that was dope, dog.
Yeah. Like overall,
I could be being hard.
No. You're
I'm
not.
leaving it there.
I see,
as a Jurassic
see what
person,
I did.
for me giving it a 6 means there was some really bad spots in it, but there was some good stuff. But like I'm generally always gonna side on the favor of Jurassic. Like this one and the last one are close in rating to me.
Okay.
Dominion, they're close in rating. There's things I really like that they went back to in this one, and then there's things on the last one that I like, but like there's stuff I really don't like. So it's a weird blend type of joint like that. Since they rebooted the whole thing and started with Jurassic World, the first one to me is the best one. First one is the best one.
Nah, that was
It
good.
was unique. The
That was
Raptors,
good.
training the Raptors, and all of that. When,
Even the way they
sometime
rode
after
around,
parks
the
went
way they
open,
rode around the park on that
When they-
one, that little orb looking thing, like,
Yes,
and
that
then
was
the
hard.
dinosaur bit it, and it was
Yeah, the whole
like,
movie
When they showed the
Yeah, it
large,
was fire.
swimming down in the water, at like you watching the dolphins and stuff. That was
Yeah.
cold, yo. And then
Nah, that was cool.
scene when the pterodactyl things or whatever got out and they just attacking everybody in the park. That was hard. So, but they restored a few feelings in this one. But overall, man, that dialogue, man,
nah, the dialogue
character
was crazy
building
bad,
dialogue
yo.
was atrocious.
Nah, even like the dad with the daughters, it was like, bro, They ain't even know how to build like how I feel like, yo, that's really their pops. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, this is just. He let the little girl just keep a dinosaur. I would have told my daughter, like, look, yo, if you don't take this serious, we gonna die. Like, yo, we need to focus and keep it moving.
I rocked with the dinosaur, though.
The dinosaur was cute.
My lady was
but
like,
yo, what if
But it's
that?
gonna die.
He's like, he was saving
Might
the
have
scene.
attracted more dinosaurs.
She was like, it was so big. Some of the stuff is so, her rating might be like a 4.
The
It
only
was so-
thing is, it's
Nah, the
gonna
writing was
die.
bad.
She was like, that joint saved the dinosaurs, saved a lot of the baby
The baby
dinosaurs, saved a
dinosaurs
lot
kept
of
the
the
women
joint. I ain't gonna lie.
engaged.
I was liking it because, yo, it
It
was
was
reminding me of
cute.
BJ.
It
yo.
was
It
cute.
reminded my dog. Yo. I was like, I kind of rocked with him a little bit, but he a
Won't lie
nuisance.
though.
And he saved the day a couple times,
couple
like
times.
let you know what was
She
going
shouldn't,
down.
she shouldn't have been able to take it. The dinosaur's gonna die wherever they take it to. So it's not
Yes.
fair. It's not fair to the dinosaur.
And it's going to grow to be like 30
Well,
feet long
clearly the
and
dad
5
doesn't make
tons.
good decisions, bro. He took his young baby
like
daughter and teenage daughter with
They
her
gotta take it to a rescue
boyfriend
center.
across the ocean on a yacht. Not even a yacht, essentially
On a
a
canoe.
boat.
Essentially,
in the middle of
canoe with a roof on it.
Yeah,
the middle of the Atlantic, in the middle of like the
bro,
like,
Dead
real
center
crazy.
ocean.
what are you
bro.
doing?
And,
yo?
and one part that made me
I don't
mad,
I don't
like
even understand.
it was like they was on the boat, on that little teeny boat. It really bothered me. Like that's what you said again to the right, and it just made me think of a scene in the beginning.
I'm like, was he moving smack?
He's on this little.
Maybe he was.
It don't make no sense,
Maybe
yo.
he
The
was
kids were in
moving.
disguise, yo.
He
Like
was
an
moving that-
innocent
that
it doesn't
Yale.
make any sense, yo.
didn't.
Unassuming boat with a family,
Yo,
yo.
if
He
they
was
had
on
the
that little boat,
cocaine
like
dinosaurs,
He should have wrote. They should have wrote that. I could have wrote a hard movie for this.
Yeah.
cocaine
And he
dinosaur
talked about how
would've
deep
been
the
hard.
water was there, and I'm like, yo, when you in this little boat, bro, like, that's not a flex, yo. He told like the young girl, like, it's like some like an astronomical amount distance to the bottom of the ocean at that point, and I'm like, yo, honestly, if you do that in real life,
He was like 2,000 feet.
nobody should have to risk their life to save you, yo. Like, you just gonna have to get lucky and or be a castaway
Yo,
type
it reminded
situation.
me of, yo.
That's crazy. Nobody should risk their life for that. That's
Reminded me of
stupid.
Ocean
bro.
Gate, yo, for a second. It triggered
Bro.
me. It should have put trigger warning because
Salute
that
to Ocean
documentary still pisses me off. And makes me
Bro,
laugh
I
at the
wanted to
same
talk
time.
about that because I
Not at the
finally
people that
watched
died,
it.
but like just the stupidity.
I'm not
of
gonna
it.
lie. I don't have too much empathy for anyone that went down.
Oh no, I didn't say it had. It's just not funny. It's
Nah.
not funny that it happened. There's funny
yeah.
things about the situations, but like empathy, it's like, guys, y'all gotta know better.
Come on,
Like,
man.
come on, yo.
Bro,
Every
what was it? Was it just like that much ego to just not care
Yes.
about
Absolutely.
nothing? Real
People
real
use
marine people, biologists telling you like, bro,
People
if
use
you go down there, you
narcissistic too
can't.
often. That is narcissism.
Yeah,
it'll
that's
kill you.
That's the
Yeah.
definition of it. When
He killed himself.
Bro didn't care about nothing.
I keep saying this, he killed Mr. Titanic, yo. Literally, the guy. You could type in Mr. Titanic and a Wikipedia page for this man.
He
Come
went
on,
there like
yo.
what, like 40
This man
times.
spent
something
his
crazy?
life.
Yeah.
It was his life. He did, but that was kind of poetic. I don't want to say it like that, but like it seemed like that would be fitting. He might have wanted always for the way for him to go out and be like
down
that,
there?
yo.
It could be.
makes sense.
Could have
yo.
been his wish to die.
But that's
down
that's how you know that
Titanic.
Buddy was really crazy because like he was in there and heard it crumbling and be like, we could have went down further if we wanted to.
Yo,
we could have went.
That could have happened any time when they was
said
doing
it.
some
Like, bro,
tests. you know?
He
you
said-
wildin'. No, that they said that they put those sound things in there to let you know when it's crumbling, bro.
He said that essentially
the structure is giving.
the submersible was seasoning. That's
Yeah,
basically
bro.
what he said.
No,
yo.
the sickest
He's
part.
like, he was talking about like it was breaking in a pair of leather shoes,
Yeah.
yo. I'm like,
The-
yo, what
the
is
sick-
wrong
Or a
with
the
this
baseball
guy?
glove.
the sickest part.
My man was
when
breaking in a baseball glove, yo. Like, what are you
the
doing,
sickest
brother?
part is they said, yo, he had like random just janky mechanics build that joint real quick.
Because nobody was
But they had
rocking
the
with
official
it.
people at first.
He had official folks
and they didn't
for
get no
like a
third party
month.
testing.
They couldn't do it. Yo, they was like, yo, you're gonna kill yourself.
You remember
man.
when the first specialist that was wild sarcastic, like explained why they left? He was like, yo, if you're not going to do no third party testing to make sure this joint is really able to make it that far underwater and sustain that pressure, I can't do this. I can't have my name on it.
I respect it.
And bro really just been that show you when you got a certain level of money though, nothing is off
No,
limits,
it
yo.
ain't
You
even
can
just
just
the
do
money.
anything,
It's just
bro.
the arrogance, the ego.
Well, I mean,
It was
low key,
crazy,
like
bro.
no disrespect to anybody
Growing up
that comes from
privileged.
nobody.
It was a lot of
about to
stuff.
say,
Yo.
Anybody that
He had
comes
a
from
lot of factors.
anybody that comes from that
negatives.
reality, low key won't have a realistic grasp
Why would
on
they?
life.
Whatsoever.
Why? I
Yeah.
got through everything.
Like, bro, they said his great uncle was like wrote the Declaration of Independence or something
you
like
see his
assisted with
grades?
it. Like, I'm like, bro,
Did you
this
see
nigga-
my
was
son's
trash.
grades? Was trash.
He's been
a
his family
moron.
has been wealthy since the
Yeah, he
country
was,
has
bro.
been a country, bro. His family
Yo,
has been wealthy
yeah,
since
my
then,
man-
bro. Like, yo, of
His
course he's not
lineage
gonna listen
built
to
the
anybody.
country, man.
Of course he's not gonna listen to anybody, bro.
Why would I listen to
Don't say
any
no.
human?
Yo, the sub can sustain it. I know for a fact, bro. Like, seriously.
Every expert in the field of the work said that it wouldn't work.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, yo.
I love it.
I'm just not trying to be completely on that way, but let's keep it real. Did y'all see any black people?
Yo, facts, yo. Facts, yo.
I'm just saying, yo. Like,
Facts, yo.
I would have been there, like, yo.
We usually try not to get too political
I'm
on
not
here,
doing
yo,
it.
but
I'm not.
I ain't seen
I'm
none
not
of
getting in
us.
there. and
I
I'm
would
not being,
never
I'm
do
like,
that,
I'm not
bro.
being a part of this. I ain't going
I would
down,
never
yo.
do
I'm not
that,
getting
bro.
sued. I'm not being a part of
Yeah.
this, yo.
it's dumb.
Yeah,
It was a
and-
cult. I talked about
Yeah.
it. But I think
Absolutely.
Mike, it was a cult.
Yeah,
They built a
because you
cult-like
gotta think, like,
atmosphere,
even
yo.
as an accredited scientist or whatever, like, yo, to have your name tied to something that egregious, bro, like, that's stupid, bro. Like,
Nasty.
I could see if he was just going in doing like little quick ocean cruises, like not that deep in the water, like mini
Yeah,
submarine.
that joint could have went like, I don't know, man. He should have just
Maybe
he should have
like
been smart. He
50
should have been running.
feet
He
to
should have been
100
running
feet
it up.
down. Yeah.
All he had to do was like go to like the tropics and just scale the water with the clear and just
Yeah.
watch fishing. He could have been running the money up, yo.
Yeah, big chicken, bro.
Running the money up, yo. But he
Instead,
wanted
we
to,
here.
But he had so much money, he didn't care about it.
wanted
Like,
to-
he was saying crazy stuff to people.
He was
like,
trying to go to the
He
salty
thought he was
spittoon,
Elon,
yo.
yo. He really did think he was
He,
Elon.
yo, I can and pause about what he referred to Elon and them as, bro.
He was trying to swing that
Yeah,
thing.
he was wilding.
He was trying to swing that thing, man.
We try to keep our video monetized, man. He was wilding, yo.
That was crazy.
The
bro.
freakies keep coming out every
Come on,
day,
man.
yo.
You know how they
yo,
get
if,
down.
Yo, if he would have still been here, yo, you know how the freakies been getting busted. They would have cried him up on a charge in
For sure.
2025,
Yeah,
yo, or two,
bro.
yo.
Doing
It
something
would've been
weird down
something
there in the
crazy.
boat.
Something's
He
not
was
right.
definitely in the submersibles doing too much.
Doing
you know
too
it.
much, yo.
You know it.
Doing too
With those
much.
grades, you do too much.
Yes, yo. Get ahead grades, yo.
I just don't
Asking
get
for
I don't
favor
get-
grades. What favors? I don't want to know.
Anything to get by grades. That's what he had, man.
I only got one more thing.
No, I didn't even. To be honest, I didn't know you could like graduate college with those kind of grades, bro. Like,
Hey.
no, it was like
You didn't hear what I
the
just said. He had to do favors, yo. What favors? I don't know. He had the I do favors grades.
or he might have been like Bart off of How High. His pops
And he
built
was
the
just threatening
statue
people
in front of the
too. He also was
school.
threatening people too. He was doing a lot. He
Yeah,
was
pops
doing a
built the
Parents
statue
was
of the
paying
before
stuff.
the joint. He was
Parents
on the
was
rowing team.
donating. You know
lot.
they
He was
was
saying he was going to buy
biggest donors to the
politicians and
school.
stuff like that. He was
Yeah.
to get his because they wasn't even allowing him to do it in the States. He had to do it from Canada or something like
he
that.
was
Nah, that's wild, bro.
Was it Nova? No, it was something like that.
Something wild. He wasn't here. He couldn't do it here. We wouldn't allow it.
I got one more thing. It's a two-part thing. First of all, let's start off with Robert Griffin. I don't even want to even super because he's doing this on purpose.
Captain Save Him. Yeah,
He
he is
has
definitely
to
going on
stop,
purpose.
yo. He's got to stop.
He's just trying to get eyes on his pod.
That too, but he also got a hatred for certain stuff, and he tries to disguise it. Like him reposting
That was nasty.
the monkey joint of Angel Reese,
That was nasty.
and then
word.
talking about try to disguise it as racism shouldn't be. I don't like this, and then talking about somebody from her peoples.
Yeah.
Her mom was
Close
her
circle.
mom's came out and under the joint was like basically stop the cat, yo,
Yeah.
and he was like, because he used that to talk about all the stuff
Yeah.
that he had issues with Angel
That's
Reese, and we
nasty
know he's
word.
had issue and wanted to do this, and the Caitlin Clark joint. He tried to disguise it as first as be racist, and he tried to start it, and he said a bunch of bull in between, and then tried to end it with don't start racist. He wanted to find a reason to repost that photo.
Yeah,
the
that's
photo was
disgusting.
floating around, but it wasn't massive.
Yeah.
He had a big enough platform where he knew he can get that photo to show get way more light than it had got. That's why he posted it.
Yeah.
Nasty work, yo.
Nah, that's disgusting.
Nasty work, and he's been on this.
I didn't know about that. Did you see that in the Discord or something? I ain't see that. I didn't know.
That was
It's
today.
just been on. It's yesterday.
Was that today or yesterday?
I was busy today, so I ain't see that.
Yeah. I seen it.
That's crazy.
Nasty.
Yeah, he's been doing weird tactics.
He's been ultra weird. I used to try to give him passes back in the day because the Rob Parker thing.
Rob was right.
Rob
Rob was entirely
always
right. We got it wrong with Rob.
He was. I keep
ESPN
saying,
got it wrong
I
with Rob.
said it when Rob said it back then. I said Rob is right.
Yeah.
He just said it during the contract year.
Yeah.
It was the contract year. People don't
Messed
remember
up,
that.
man. Messed
Bad timing.
Messed up, dog.
Bad timing, yo.
And it wasn't even like looking at how people be talking now.
Oh yeah. It's the era. It's a different era now.
He'd have been straight, man.
It's a different era.
Now,
Yeah. They be looking for stuff like that.
yeah.
They
But it's
actually
good to
looking
see
for
him.
stuff like
He
that.
was commenting on this.
He's been doing this thing.
He
for
commented
years, too.
on this
Robert
last
Griffin,
thing that
That's
happened.
nasty work, dog. I really didn't know that happened.
That
yo.
just happened.
Yes.
It's disgusting.
And
Angel Reese and them,
Angel Reese
they
Senior
coming out. They
got in the
they coming
comments,
back.
yo.
Like, nah, you're not gonna just say our inner circle. How you know who our inner circle is? Why are you doing this
Ryan
weird
Clark,
stuff?
I didn't fully listen because I was like, I don't want to go, but he remade a statement about. It's just like, bro,
Why are y'all doing this weird stuff? Like, why are you? And the thing I don't get
I know why.
is the thing.
I know why,
Caitlyn,
Nasty work, yo,
I haven't seen Caitlyn cry about anything
bro.
on her side. They going to play hard against the woman, but she not crying. So why are you trying to save her, yo? I don't understand what you're
know
saving
why.
her from.
I know why.
Take the cape off, nigga. I was like, you gotta take the cape off.
Yo, chill, yo. Stop, yo. Stop.
I
Just
can't
stop.
take it, yo. I
You
can't take
gotta
it.
stop, yo.
And
It's
remove the
nasty.
cape.
It's just so disrespectful.
Remove the cape. It's disgusting.
He used the post, a nasty post, to air grievances out and then try to cap it. That's all I wanted to say. Like, you gotta cut it out. But on a positive note, Angel Reese.
2K.
This last few month,
Oh yeah, I did see that.
balling, putting up numbers, all of the minutes she's her
All-star.
I think she's the
2K.
first back-to-back All-Star. I think rookie, something I don't know. It's something like that. She's climbing up the rebounding dress. I know people like to joke, but rebounding is very key.
Yeah.
And then her percentage has
Yeah.
been going up. She's been scoring. She's just been who I think
She's hooping,
I know
man.
she was Player of the Week. I can't remember if she's been Player of the Month, but she's definitely was
She
Player of the
definitely
Week.
got a player of the week recently.
The new shoes, the diamond joints.
Yep.
Cold.
Signature shoe. Drop.
Woo, signature.
Salute
That's
the
hard.
Reebok.
Salute to that.
Shout
and
out
then
Angel Reese.
I'm getting it.
Come on, the WNBA edition.
2K cover. This is the first WNBA specific 2K. I'm getting that cover with Angel Reese on it.
Yeah,
Come on, yo.
everybody is.
Just-
Fire, yo. They
I
make
ain't
me
gonna
want
lie,
to buy
I'm
that
have
in
it
the
in the
mellow
set,
one, but I'm
yeah.
not doing two, yo. I'm not doing two, but I'm getting the Angel Reese one, yo.
Yeah.
That is so hard. There was people trying to hate, how should you get on it? I'm like, she's super popular, whether you like it or not. This woman is popular. She's a great player. You don't just
Yeah.
make back-to-back All-Stars. All the jokes and
Bro,
everything.
she had mad
she's a
double doubles
baller.
last year, yo.
And she's just doing it yo, we said, sometimes we hone in, hopefully, focus in it because there was some thing, but it was like, yo, she gonna be all right, yo.
Yeah.
And
They all gonna be all
the
right.
haters getting louder and she just elevating
They pros.
to another level every time.
Just keep doing it.
Come
I love
on,
it.
yo.
Baltimore in the building. We got Derek Queen coming
Derek
up next.
Queen. Yes,
Yeah.
he finally got
See my
his,
dog down there in the summer league
Yo,
throwing the
you saw they
Jokic
taking
level
people from
passes.
three-point line, like I was
Did you see
saying?
the
Yes.
Jokic
It
level
was
passes
Don't
happening?
forget-
That's why I said
I know,
it on
Joker.
my
I forgot to
Insta
read
story.
Haskins.
Bro, they showed him doing his first bucket. I was like, yo, Zay definitely just said he saw Joker-esque
Yo.
things about him.
The
yo.
pass was like, oh, there it is. Oh,
And
my
then
dog
it
about
was
to
the
go in.
move, like the slow, like you're not gonna speed my game.
Yeah,
I'm
yo,
just
he
gonna
took him
big
off.
boy
I
through the lane.
That's been his whole life.
I'm gonna make it easy.
Stop on the
light
one foot.
work.
Go
light
up. Oh,
work.
yeah, you went that way. I went
St.
right
Francis
here.
legend.
That was easy.
Francis.
Made it look easy,
I'm
bro.
from Baltimore, yo.
Come on,
That's
man.
hard,
both
bro.
of them,
Come on,
Angel
man.
Reese, she keep
Baltimore in
doing
the
her thing,
building.
stepping up. Baltimore showing out. When the haters get loud, you just get louder without talking.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just keep elevating.
Elevate
it's
that
only
game.
gonna make he
Just
gonna make
elevate the
another.
game.
There's people seething right now, yo.
I
She's
don't
showing
understand
out,
why,
yo.
bro. People are weird,
So
dog.
showing out, yo.
Yeah.
Showing out.
Yeah.
So we always gonna champion, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, salute,
Oh, yeah.
salute.
And we always gotta say anything else. Anybody?
Oh no, I had
We
other stuff,
always
but
gotta
this was
say, rest in peace to Big Reese, man. We appreciate y'all listening and being locked in.
my bad.
sure.
Oh, my bad. Zay got
No,
one
no,
more
my
thing.
fault. Did anybody listen to Larry June? I know we had.
I didn't
Not
yet. I didn't
Let
yet.
me talk about it. I figured
I
we was
didn't
going to do
yet.
that anyway. But
I
just wanted
didn't
to
feel
mention
like it would
One
be
thing I
fair.
did do-
I
It
didn't
was
feel like
I
it
did
would be
give it.
fair.
I did give it its listens. I was up. I didn't get much.
I
sleep.
broke
couldn't-
my
today.
I couldn't do it because I really
I
like
broke
him.
my cardinal rule. I don't want to hold this up too much. We've been on here for a minute now, but I got NCAA 26, fam.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Road to Glory, yo. Y'all getting disrespectful with the Road to Glory now. You bring high school back, but you don't really bring high school back. You bring high school challenges. So you have like 4 different challenges that you have to complete over the 4 games. You can't play a full high school game.
Oh, I'm not even getting that joint.
The
then.
challenges
Yeah, like,
are so hard, fam. Like you immediately drop in stars if you don't complete all of the challenges 100%. You drop immediately in stars. So if you start off as a 5-star, you're
saw
going down
somebody
as a
was frustrated.
3-star.
I didn't know why.
I was hot, yo. I was like, yo, I'm turning this off. Because you can turn it off on Road to Glory. It's no reason to play high school. Unless you put it on freshman mode and play on that
why
mode. There's
would
no
you-
way to
why would
play.
they even make
It's
it
not
where you
funny.
can't
The
play
game
the
is
full
impossible
games?
to play because
Why wouldn't they make it the high school playoffs?
just make that
it's only
again.
like 4 games, 5 games.
What are you doing? Either don't give it to us or bring the 4 games back. That's it. That's all I want.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want anything else. I don't need any. Just allow us to play 4 games
And
in high
you
school.
remember it used to be fire because it used to simulate everything that was around the area. You be playing different schools. It was so cool, bro.
It's trash. They did not do a good job with the Road to Glory. And it's a lot of other gripes. You got to change the sliders. You have to adjust your sliders because you cannot play that game any other way.
Oh no! Don't tell me that.
They coming off the edge like a prime goddamn. And you can have the best offensive line. I had 90s on my offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was San Diego State.
I'm an offensive
Whoever
line
that
person,
edge
college
rusher
football.
was, they was coming off the edge like, yo, Junior say out every linebacker mixed and molded into one. He came off the edge so fast. It's like it's impossible to throw the ball. There's no way that you can get this ball off. It's simple. Like, yo, you have to adjust the sliders. You got to.
It remind me of 2K when you had to.
And it's
adjust the
still kind of
seam
hard
of
if
the
you
shot, like
if you
last year.
adjust the sliders enough. You still can make it reasonably hard. Or like it's crazy. You damn near always gotta put it on 100.
Yo,
like
I
a
ain't-
slider
nah,
on
that-
100. That's insane, man. I hate that. And then the throwing system. They added a new throwing system that sucks, man. Like, yo, why would you add a new
You can't
throwing
turn it off?
system? You can.
You know
and
me,
I changed
you know
it
me, I
immediately.
missed to turn something stupid.
Oh
off.
my God, I turned
Like,
that
when
off
2K
so
had
quick.
that shooting joint that we was talking about. I was like, I can't. I'm not doing it.
I turned it off.
I couldn't make. I was hooping. I couldn't make a 3 to save my life,
not being
yo.
able to shoot.
I was
Do
like, this
you
is
think they're
crazy,
going to do
yo.
that with the new Madden?
Yes. But
Madden,
you can turn it off.
I heard they're trying to, or supposed to, allegedly. There's supposed to be improvements and things made to Madden. Because
Madden is
that
always a little
that
bit better
exclusive
than
rights,
NCAA.
That
Yeah.
exclusive rights might be. It's the first time.
always
it might
a
be,
little
it might
bit
be
better.
up if they don't get if.
Even the running style, like how choppy they running. Oh, damn it, man. They really messed it up, bro. It was decent last year. It wasn't terrible, but the high school experience was missing completely last year. They brought it back this year, had us all hyped. I got out there, I couldn't complete one challenge. Like, it was like, throw a pass on the run, 10 plus yards. It's like, all right, that sounds pretty easy. I go to roll out, yo. The whole
Same.
defensive line is
I'm about to
on
say-
me. Like, the entire defensive line, not just one man.
Your right
The
tackle,
whole, everybody,
trash.
every guard, everybody, linebackers, everybody. Like, how's this? I'm a 5-star, though. That should be nice.
Yeah, that's nasty work, bro.
Tight. But
Why
I'm
did
sorry,
they
I
take
ain't
the
gonna
why
hold
did
this
that
up.
why did they take the high school out of it? That's really
Lazy.
I'm glad you told everybody that early, yo. Cause like yo,
Wait, save your money.
EA man.
yeah, these games ain't
Because I
cheap,
didn't.
man.
I didn't save my money.
Yeah,
yo. I
these
did it
games
for
ain't
y'all.
cheap, yo.
So y'all don't have to do it. Wait till that go down in price. Y'all can get that later.
You know me. I missed the.
Yeah, get that on the
because the
rebound.
discounts start way earlier than they used to when we was
Facts.
younger, yo.
Facts.
Yeah.
You can go on Amazon. Amazon will have a discount in like a month. Like they be quick with it, and then
Yeah.
in a couple months it's half off. For
Yeah,
like
damn near
Yeah.
70%
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
You can
They
get
be-
it for $20
they be
like in
wildin',
like
yo.
4 or 5 months.
So, yeah, man.
Dang, that sucks, bro.
Yeah. But all right, y'all.
Peace.